All right, the coronavirus outbreak is tough enough for us grown-ups to try to get a handle on, right, and deal with. So imagine what it's like for our kids during these times. I chatted with Dr. Kerry Dixon, aka Dr. Mom, on how to help our kids through these emotional times. How can us as parents help our kids emotionally without panicking them or ourselves about COVID-19?
We have to think about modeling the proper behaviors. Stop thinking about being stuck at home. I don't know how many times I've heard on the news this last couple of weeks that we are stuck at home. The terminology is the wrong terminology. We get to be at home. We're safe at home. We're able to do some things that we were unable to do. So as adults, we have to model that instead of acting as anxious as we may feel, because young people follow what they see more than what we say.
That's
so
exactly
we have
right.
to change our terminology. We have to find the good, talk about being safe and healthy as opposed to being stuck. So let's change how we're seeing this and try to do some things. I mean, push the reset button. Let's push the reset button on everything we do and all the running and the going and the everything that we thought was important. Get a real handle on what's important and model that to young people.
How do we help our young people understand this as a historical and interesting time in their lives?
You know what? You can teach them by journaling. I still believe in journaling sometimes. It would be really neat to have some young people journal what's going on so that not just it could be for self-satisfaction now, but to look back and say, whoa, I can't believe. So they could journal. Families can journal together. In addition, please know that all of our teachers are working hard. They are genuinely working hard to make this work. We're physical, we're emotional beings, but at the same time, if we look at everybody, or opposite, if we look at ourselves and say, oh, I could have this, I don't want to make someone else sick. So it's looking out for more than just self, but looking out for the betterment of the whole. So it just, and there are so many creative ways now that you can really have fun. You know, I was telling my husband that now that the old Brady Bunch, 9 Square, is kind of the in thing now, you know, what's old is new again.
Yeah.
So people are having parties online to, you know, show our young people that we can have fun in some different ways. And it doesn't have to be the way that we have been taught to do so.
How do we help our young people understand this as a historical and interesting time in their lives?
You know what? You can teach them by journaling. I still believe in journaling sometimes. It would be really neat to have some young people journal what's going on so that not just it could be for self-satisfaction now, but to look back and say, whoa, I can't believe. So they could journal. Families can journal together. In addition, please know that all of our teachers are working hard. They are genuinely working hard to make this work.
Yeah, good information. So nice. We gave it to you twice there, but I really appreciate her perspective on we get to do this. You know, it's been a tough week for me mentally trying to realize that we have so many different responsibilities, but you know what? We get the chance to spend more time with our kids. Let's make the most of that time, right?